Hello, I'm David Harrison. I'm an anthropologist, and I am here in the central highlands of Vietnam, visiting the Bahnar people. They are one of Vietnam's small ethnic minority peoples. They live in very close harmony with the landscape and the forest, and I'm here to learn about their environmental intelligence. They know how to sustainably harvest products from the forest, how to make medicines from plants, and how to build incredible structures like the large common house or small intricate baskets using entirely forest products. I'm here in Con Tu village in the central highlands of Vietnam, and we're here to visit the Bahnar people. They are one of the smallest ethnic minority groups in Vietnam, and they have a wealth of environmental knowledge. We're heading out from Con Tu village now on dirt roads, riding along the river to visit the rice fields. And when we get there, we're going to see almost the entire community is working very hard to harvest the rice. This requires a lot of environmental knowledge and expertise, and also it shows their ability to adapt to climate change. Everyone is pitching in and collecting the rice. Due to recent changes in the weather, there's been excessive rain, and this has caused some of the rice to be spoiled. But they're collecting whatever they can, and this is going to feed them for half a year until the next rice harvest. In the Bahnar community, rice is harvested twice a year. It's very heavy work, hard labor. The whole community participates. And they also have to make adjustments and adaptations in the agricultural cycle to respond to climate change. This year, for example, they told us that they've had an unusual amount of rain. This has caused some of the rice to spoil, and so they have to harvest it differently and they have to process it differently. Traditional foods among the Bahnar people include not only rice, which they grow, but many different forest products. They fish in the river, they collect snails, they harvest various fruits in the forest and they eat them. And they are very reliant on nature, and it is their relationship with the forest and their expertise in rice farming that has allowed them to survive in this difficult environment. Here in the center of Con Tu village, there is a large plaza. They use this space for drying and processing rice. They also use it for socializing, playing games, playing volleyball. And at the center of it all stands this incredible cultural monument, the Bahnar Common House, which is made entirely of plants. Their chief, Chief Ben, has just shown us this incredible, iconic house that is the symbol of their village and their culture. And it took them 4 months to build this house with the entire village working on it, and many different kinds of plants and wood and trees are required. This house is made entirely out of plants. There's no metal in it. And also the design for the house, which is very intricate and complex, is not written down anywhere. There's no blueprint. They keep all of this knowledge in their minds and they transmit it orally to the next generation. So each generation has to rebuild the communal house and has to remember all of the plants and the design and the architecture. This is truly a monument of cultural genius. It's iconic and it represents the greatest intellectual, artistic achievement of the Bahnar people. When they're not busy with the rice harvest, Bahnar people like to enjoy sports, volleyball, different kinds of games. They also spend some of their free time weaving these beautiful baskets made out of forest products. As Professor Huai and I continue to explore the Bahnar village, we came upon the chief's house and were able to see the gongs which are kept there. There are many talented musicians in the Bahnar community, and one of them, Mr. Nung, is going to demonstrate how to play the gongs. He is a musician and a culture expert, and he's going to be demonstrating the traditional Bahnar instrument, which is made up of 16 gongs that he's going to play for us. I think you'll find it's very peaceful and relaxing music. I'm David Harrison. I'm here in Con Catu village in the Central Highlands of Vietnam, and I would like to especially thank the Discovery Channel and the Explorers Club for sponsoring this expedition. It's been a really intense couple of days. We've observed the rice harvest, we've met with artists and musicians and basket weavers and people who are carrying on the Bahnar cultural traditions. And I'm happy to say that even though the population of the Bahnar people is small, just a few thousand, they are absolutely keeping and preserving their cultural traditions, their language, and their special relationship with the environment and the forest. So thank you again to Discovery Channel for sponsoring this expedition, and I look forward to sharing Bahnar culture from the Central Highlands of Vietnam with a global audience.